Hi, besties. Happy Monday. How are we doing? Nice to see everybody in chat. Amara, Simon, Martha, Selfcare Witch. Sorry that the Canadian fires are affecting you. That doesn't sound like any fun at all. Eee. Whereabouts are those fires, Amara and Selfcare? That's rough. It's still hot here too, Tanny. Don't worry. Hey Quinn, hey Dax, Tabitha, Chloe, Carolyn, Portuguese Barbie, Claude, Booknerd Gamer, welcome in. Yeah, it's still warm up in here in the UK, besties. It's a little bit too much. Hey Emma, first stream. Oh, did you see that? I just like dropped. My seat was a little bit too high. Hey Jay, welcome in. Nice to have you with us, Emma. Thanks for joining us for your first stream. I hope you enjoy yourself. We've got a nice little DreamSnap build for you this evening. Hi, Cozy Hive. How are you doing? Sarah, it's hot here too. Yeah, it seems to be everywhere at the moment, doesn't it? The fires are way north. Oh, well, hopefully it's far enough away from people that the fire's not affecting them, Amara, and it's just maybe the smoke. I don't know. Not that that's much better. Thanks, Tangerine. Yeah, we got a little bit of Michelangelo going on. What a guy, right? Too warm here in Tennessee too. I want to read outside, but it's miserable. That's the worst, isn't it, Tabitha? Like, it was really hot here this weekend. That's why I cancelled the members stream on Friday. But like, it was too hot that I didn't even want to go outside. So I couldn't even like go outside and enjoy it because I was like, I'm gonna melt. I'm not a heat kind of guy. It's not for me. I like a 22, maybe, clear skies. That's fine for me. Hey Megan, how are you doing? I'm going to DreamSnap build with you, Oscar, so don't copy me. I'll do my best, honey. I'll do my best. I actually do have an idea tonight, and I will fill you... Well, I'll fill you more in about at the end. That sounds backwards, but it'll make sense. Hey, Bertie. Chrome, UK weather is terrible. At the moment it is, isn't it? Unfortunately. Hey, Antonia, welcome back. It's nice to see you. I feel like I haven't seen your name in ages. I'm glad to see you again. Groot, it's meant to rain all day again tomorrow. Yeah, I think I saw... We had a little bit of rain today here, which was nice. I've made the decision to open the door. So usually I have that door shut. And obviously this room becomes like a little bit of a hot box. So I've put... So on the... It looks really bad. On the outside of my window. So this window is like basically south facing, but it also faces the street. So what I've done... I tried sticking it on the inside, one of those blackout blinds with the foil like backing, but the glass got so hot, I was like, I'm going to blow the glass if I do this. So it's now on the outside of the house, this big reflective sheet. I look like some kind of medicinal herb farm or something. Anyone walking past is going to be like, what are they doing? So I mean, it's definitely made a difference. This is nowhere near as hot as it has been. Like, actually it's like not hot at all. And then I thought combined with the door being open, maybe we'll get a bit of a breeze, because there is a breeze tonight. So we'll see. Hopefully I don't have a knock on the door from the police saying, excuse me, sir, are you growing anything in there? Hey Amelia, welcome in. Too hot here to go outside too. Don't tolerate the heat, well, love cold weather. I'm one of those people, book nerd, that can like never really be pleased. I don't really like the cold either. I would just love to be in a temperate climate that is like maybe like 12 degrees overnight, 20 degrees in the day, just year round. That would be perfect. Hey Fora, welcome in. Hey Vanessa, nice to see you too. Hi Jean, how are you? Happy Monday. Yeah, Chrome. I have a 1930s house, so I feel you on that one. Just drafty McDraft face, like too hot in the summer, too cold in the winter. I guess that's what happens when you have like a 100-year-old house, but it is what it is. Self-care, which is 81 degrees Fahrenheit here. I'm not sure. Okay, I have my little... So I'm saying it's cool in here. It's still 32 in this room at the moment, which translates to like 85 or something like that. So it's still kind of warm in here, but it's not as warm as it has been. Look at this one rogue hair. Can you see it, chat? I don't know if you have me in high quality or not. There's one single strand of hair that I can see. Come here. Okay, I got it. Hi, Flower Loki. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Did I miss some chaos? Who's chaotic? Not me. Could never be me. Hey, Panda. Nice to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing? I will say, Amelia, I feel like I'm an autumn kind of girl too. You know, I love a little frosty morning, but like clear skies and sun, but still a little bit cold. Not cold enough for you to go outside and you're like, oh my god, this is freezing, but cold enough you go outside and you're like, this is nice. It's crisp. Oh, you got like $5 from that store, Self-Care Witch? That's cute. I love those queer bookstores or LGBT bookstores. Super cute. I don't think we have one local to me, which is a shame, but I'm glad that you got something from it. Yeah, Mara, that sounds rough. The hair strand, Oscar's antenna corner. I feel like I could be made into a Pixar character with that one little hair strand. Just whoop, whoop. Hey, Planet Craney, welcome in. Your house could be getting to the 200s and it's terrible with weather. It's Brainseer, I feel you. It's difficult when you've got a house that either doesn't hold like heat in when it's meant to, or it holds it when it's not meant to. Hey, Manders, welcome in. How are you? So I am, well, I'm celebrating with water, chat, but I'm celebrating today. So my other half I was about to say my other half left. That's not what I meant. That's not what I'm celebrating. He didn't leave me either, by the way. My other half went on a business trip again today, so it's me all alone. No one here beside me. But I'm celebrating with water because I left my job today. It was my last day at my job. So I'm feeling very good. I'm feeling very excited. It's a little bit scary because I technically don't have a full-time job to go into because I'm doing freelance work. I do have freelance work, which is very lucky. I'm feeling very grateful. But yeah, I'm happy to have finally kind of left a job that I did love once upon a time, but for the past few months has been making me miserable. So I'm excited to see what the future holds. Freedom at last, as Martha says. Thank you, chat. I appreciate it. So we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Should be a fun time. And if nothing else, at least I can stream with you guys twice a week. Well, technically, Panda, we'll stick with I'm a graphic designer. That's the work that I'm going to be doing going forward anyway. I'm not Cozy Barra exposing me. It's very freeing. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I nearly poured myself a little glass of champagne, but I was like, I can't get through this bottle on stream. And I was like, it will be a bad idea if I try and get through a bottle of champagne on stream. So I'll stick with my water. But we do have guests on the podcast. Come on, you can do it. Oh, thanks, Tani, for celebrating 8 months. Can we get oh here he is. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Tani, please? Come on in. You can do it. You can jump. Come on in. Come on in. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. There he is. We have real Oscar in the house. Whoop, whoop. I know. You're not entertained. He's not entertained. He says, no, I'm not even looking at the camera. There we go. You want to sit there? Okay. Oh. Okay. Is that what we're doing? Okay, wait. Okay. Ready? Oh, there we go. Okay. Good boy. This is how he likes to be held. This is how he likes to be held. Like this. Just on his back. Legs akimbo. Oh, thanks also celebrating 5 months, Club Botanist. I appreciate you and your support as always. He's just a baby. He's just a baby Tangerine. One covered in fur, but he's just a baby nonetheless. Hello. He's so cute. Okay. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? We're going to do a flip? Come on in. Oh, there we go. Hey, good boy. Say hi. Say hi. Woo. He looks very sleepy. He looks very sleepy tonight. I don't know why. He hasn't done anything all day. Are you a good boy? You are a good boy. Go on then. You can go back on. You can go back onto bed. Hope you enjoyed that chat. He is very precious. He's my little guy. He's my little guy. Lola is also here, just so we know. Lola? But she's not entertaining it. She said, I'm not waking up. I'm not waking up for you. She said, are you okay? She's there. Are you okay? Come here then. Oh, okay. Oscar's trying to come back. Come here. Come on. Come on. She said no. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. Look, because I love you, I will lift my camera up and I will show you. Oh, there she is. There he is. So they're keeping me company this evening. She's looking at me like, why would I move? She's like, I'm on my cushion. I am somewhere very comfortable. I'm not going anywhere for any of you. So I have company tonight at the very least. For now. Flame, I saw a message. I will mostly be listening mode because I'm so tired. I don't blame you, Flame. You listen away. You listen away, my friend. She knows she's just going to be used and dropped after 2 minutes. It's not worth moving for. Truly. Truly, truly, truly. She's like, can I help you? Sarah, that is her permanent state. Literally her permanent state is just, can I help you? Quinn, I haven't got any snacks tonight. I have none. Nothing. I just ate my dinner. I had chicken and rice. And I haven't even got a snack. I don't even have a nice drink. All I've got is water. Water! Hey, Jaleesa. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. I do have some feelings. I do have some feelings about the DreamSnap. Like, I'm going to do it and I have an idea, but is it unpopular to say... Is it unpopular to say that I'm going to do one, so this is not me just being hypocritical. I don't care for the split snaps. I feel like this is a split snap challenge, not like any other challenge, so it's fine. I'm going to do one anyway. Honestly, I have some feelings about it being like... I know that DreamSnaps is just another marketing tool for the premium shop, but it still doesn't sit quite right with me that like all of the Sleeping Beauty items are in like Storybook Vale, so they kind of I mean Tanny did that great video about like if you've only got the base game and you don't have anything from Storybook Vale, but I don't know, it feels a bit icky to me. You know what I mean? Like they've done it before where they're like, this is vaguely related to the premium shop, or in some cases more related, but even Coziness Under the Stars for the Star Wars one felt a little bit more subtle. This one just feels very heavy-handed. And I know I bought the bundle, so I'm like contributing it to it, but I don't know. I can still feel a little bit weird about it. Also, it makes me a little bit worried because I'm like, damn, are they really struggling with the premium shop? Like, is nobody buying moonstones? I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think we could be in for a moonstone change in the future. I think that we could be in for an algorithm change, possibly with DreamSnaps, to not make it the top 5%, but to make it like the top 2.5% or something, and like half the rewards or half the reward brackets. I don't know. Yeah, I think a lot of people feel the same way, David. I mean, I think the video I did over the weekend had like over 100 comments, and I haven't even replied to a single one yet. Just but yeah, a lot of them were in the same ballpark, I would say. I've seen some already, and they literally all look the same this week, and that's kind of where I'm coming from, Julianne. Like, I know that the DreamSnaps is often used as a companion for the premium shop, which is fine when it like is a vague enough theme that is still like relevant to the premium shop. But this is like, you will do a split shop with these items. That was it. And like, I also think it's just like weird, not weird, but like, I just think it's like, ugh, that some of the, well, the only 4 tag items are in that bundle. I don't like that. Problem is, there's a real lack of alternatives to a challenge which specifies characters behind a DLC premium shop purchase. Exactly, Tanya. I think you've hit the nail on the head. I prefer the DreamSnap challenges to be more open to interpretation, I suppose, rather than being so cut and dry. Meh. Sorry, Jake. I'll take it back. I did a split shot because it felt implied, so a lot of people have done them, but I've seen some beautiful ones. I should preface that with like the shots that I have seen and the split shots that I have seen are beautiful, like gorgeous. But at some point I scroll through and I'm like, damn, like these are all the same. Like just in terms of vibe, because they are. And mine's gonna be exactly the same. I'm gonna have Aurora on the left and Maleficent on the right and me in the middle. So like, what else can you do? And I stick by what I said every single stream, is that you can either do DreamSnaps to do well at DreamSnaps, or you can do DreamSnaps to do whatever you want, but there might not necessarily be a crossover between the two. So I could do whatever I wanted for this DreamSnap challenge, but like the purpose for me of DreamSnaps is trying to get as many moonstones as I possibly can so I can spend them in the premium shop. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, but to do that, you pretty much have to do what everybody else is doing. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I think I saw yours briefly, Martha, earlier before stream, but I haven't fully checked yet. I'll take a look after stream. Groot, I can't afford the bundle right now, but it's the decorations I'm struggling with. They keep giving themes where they haven't introduced furniture that fits with the theme. Exactly, and the problem is that, like, a lot of the Sleeping Beauty stuff is only Storybook Vale exclusive. And I don't even have a lot of that furniture yet. Like, I'm not getting the full cycles in Scrooges, so we'll see. That's exactly the predicament, Manders, and unfortunately for me, like, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, I just go for the one that I think that's going to get me votes, pretty much. So it is what it is. There's a time and a place for me to be creative, and weeks like this is not necessarily either. They need to drop the price of moonstones to be more realistic, because who's dropping £40 for 2 house skins and some outfits? Be for real, divas. The problem is, Bertie, is that and I stand by this, and I might do a video on it at some point, but I don't know. The problem that they have is they've backed themselves into a corner because the moonstone prices have to be that expensive because they give out so many free moonstones with DreamSnaps. If DreamSnaps did not award such a high amount of moonstones, it's basically kind of like inflation. Like, the fact that they give out so many moonstones means that they have to charge those extortionate prices for the actual moonstone packs because the free ones devalue them. So they're kind of stuck in a catch-22. And I think I've said this in another video. I just can't remember which video it was. I do think that they're kind of just like stuck, because I do think that now they can't decrease the prices in the premium shop, because everybody kind of like will complain that they've paid the high price. They can't increase them because everyone says they're expensive. They can't cut the rewards for DreamSnaps because people will complain. They can't increase the price of the Moonstone packs because people will be upset. So I don't really know where they go from here. So I wouldn't want to be in there. I wouldn't want to be in their situation, but I'm sure somebody much smarter than me will come up with something, or they won't, and we'll just continue to get rinsed. My value is for doing whatever I want. DreamSnaps is purely for victory. Great. Great methodology, Jake. Great methodology. I hope your risk pays off too, sire. I buy everything anyway because I eventually come back to things. That's true, Amara. Summer is family time. That's nice, Odgley. I'm glad that you get to spend summer with the family. Hey, Tim. Welcome in. Welcome in. Carolyn, I don't feel like it was... I don't like it was right away either. Almost feels like trying to force us to do it ASAP. Yeah, I mean... They work off FOMO, don't they? They work off the fear of missing out. That's the whole point of the premium shop. That's why we've never gotten a catalog, so... Yeah. We see so many good split shots in Discord and that, but when we go to vote, it's just grass and nothing else. I guess that's true, Brains here. I haven't deliberately done a split snap before. I don't actually think I have, Amara. Actually, let's go into the game. I don't think I've done a split snap on purpose. Not that I can remember. All right. Oh, I still love Max's little paws squishing in the mud. Okay, so I did go through before stream and I put down a bunch of items that I think that I might use. So I did kind of split it into like a Maleficent side and then into like kind of an Aurora side. I will say, like, even though the theme is quite clearly pushing you to the premium shop, I guess Roses and Thorns could be interpreted in a couple of ways, like light versus dark, or sort of, you know, standard good versus evil. But I think it just implies like opposites pretty much. So yeah. It's your birthday on Wednesday, Disney lover. That's so cute. Happy birthday in advance. Book Nerd, I believe that it's a known issue and a known bug, but I can't be 100% sure. I actually think Tanny did another video today on that. Tanny, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think I saw something before stream. I have seen those stairs, Self-Care Witch, and they are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think, do you get one of them with Aurora's friendship quests as well? I think I saw something like that. I haven't done the friendship quests yet. It took me until this afternoon to discover the Bing Bong cart is a new glider. It is, Tim, and it has cute little rainbows coming out of it as well, which I love. Actually, let me show you my outfit. Oh, did you get them, Self-Care Witch? What are the chances? Look at this storm. What is going on? All right. If I go here, you can get a better look at it. So this is what I ended up going with. The tags are actually pretty good. So because I knew I was going to do, obviously, kind of like Maleficent and Aurora, and I knew I had to use the bundle to try and get the 4 tag items, I really wanted to take colors from both. So I'm going to do one side as like pinks and one side as purples. So I thought if I combine the 2 outfits kind of into one, at least I'm drawing a little bit of a color story from both sides. Maybe that was my logic with this. I think it looks okay. The tags are pretty good on it. I like the hair. I think it works. I like the color of the hair. The glasses are fine. Sort of like the hat and the earrings at least go, or the crown and the earrings at least go. And yeah, I managed to get some tags. So if I show you super quickly before we do anything. So I'm a 9, 8, 3, and 8, which are pretty good, especially because there's a couple of 4 tag items in there. So Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we do well, but I feel like even though this week's an outfit challenge, this is kind of all about the decor this week. All about the decor. Mine is on the missing snippets for Mount Olympus, but I hear a lot of people are having trouble with snippets in general. Oh, yeah. So I did the same, Tanny. I just converted a bunch of the white snippets I had to be able to do the tapestries. I think one of them is bugged like inside the quest line or something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. I agree, Tim. I really like the new Scrooge items. I mean, I do like now that they're adding the peripheral items, I suppose, because they're making them for the realms or they're making them for the storyline anyway. So it's nice that they kind of like add those to Scrooges. And I will say that the Sleeping Beauty ones are like super high quality, so it's nice. I don't think there's any other use for them, Book Nerd, unfortunately, other than the tapestries, which is kind of what my video was about the other day. Was like, once the storybook veil is done, it's just kind of done, you know? Not much of a reason to go back. Even when you've done all the tapestries, I'm kind of like, okay, well, they're done now. Ah, see? Birds of a feather, Martha. We flock together. She's on the move. She's moved from one cushion to another. Such is the life of a dog. Oh no, Self-Care Witch, did you not freeze before you got the item? So this is how I'm going to set up my split shot. This is my plan. So I'm going to stand right in the middle, and I wanted these to be kind of windows, I guess, to each side. I think we can pull that off. So initially, I was going to use these, but I kind of felt like, even though I'm wearing the outfit, I kind of feel like my only way of protesting is not to use these houses. So I'm actually not going to end up using these, and I'm going to use something else. Yeah, we didn't get Aurora's 2 missing journal pages. Reason to go back. Oh yeah, Portuguese Barbie. Are they still missing? I can't. There's so much stuff missing. Yeah. So this was kind of the vibe that I was going to go for, something like this. Fora, do we have the same base setup? I mean, I don't want to say this is original in any way. I was just like, what can I do that's not a direct split shot in the middle? And I was like, I can maybe do the archways from from the castle walls, but once the story's over, that's when I visit the DLC more often, because then I start decorating. That's fair, Amelia. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't decorate enough to even say that I'm a decorator, so I can't even claim that. And then I'm gonna do a little zoom in shot this week, so I'm gonna pop that somewhere down around here so I can. Okay, that might be a little bit too close. If I move it back just a couple. Are you talking to me, Dax? If so, thank you. If so, thank you. And don't forget the 2 companions that we're missing, Portuguese Barbie, unfortunately. I was thinking of doing an indoor shot in protest, even though I want one of the houses. I would love the rooms indoors to be big enough for us to put a house in them, Manders. I know that's never going to happen, but never mind. It's a shame we didn't get some new craftables that use black snippets. I agree, Book Nerd. Like, all right, I've said my piece on that. I did a whole video on it, so I'm not gonna get on my soapbox on the live stream as well. Katie, what if you did a split shot using Aurora's house for Rose concept and the Nightmares house with thorn foliage from Maleficent thorn concept? I think that's pretty much what everybody is doing this week, Katie, I would say. I think so, anyway. Based off what I've seen. And then I'm going to use my little Maleficent hourglass, because I love this villain's tool set. So I was going to do something like that. And then, yeah, I've kind of got like a mix of the pink and the purple and both, and it'll come together. It'll come together. Hi, Dolly. Oscar, you little Spice Orange GameCube. Hi, Dolly. Welcome. Are you using this as well, Tanny? See, I saw yours and I was like, this is a great idea that Tanny has, and I'm going to take it, even though you're doing it right now. I do love the vibe of Storybook Vale, Lisa. Like, I literally, aesthetically, it's stunning. I absolutely love it. I'm going to get rid of those. I do feel like there's a lot of in-game currencies, Book Nerd, that like just don't have too many uses. So hopefully one day they maybe think about those a little bit more. So instead of using the 2 cottages, I've decided that I'm going to use the Nightmare Castle and the big, what is it? Flowery, no, mansion? Greenhouse Castle. So I'm going to use the 2 castles because this is, I mean, this is the epitome of like floral if we're going with roses, because it's got flowers on it. And then obviously this is kind of, this gives me Maleficent as well. So I'm going to try this. Let's get the placement. Let's get the placement of these down. Because the camera changes kind of like where they are. So I think those are quite good. Maybe the Nightmare one has to go back a little bit, and then both have to kind of go out. Use the same houses, Kibby. I think that these, if you have these are a great, these are a really great alternative to the cottages, at least in my opinion. Because they've got that sort of thing going on. I think you could even use the, I think you could use the Love Heart one, like over this side. And then, I mean, the Nightmare Castle works as well, but that Love Heart one would work pretty good too. I don't think I have that one. I don't think I have that one. Hey, LBP, welcome in, welcome in. No, you haven't missed anything. Don't worry. Well, you missed Oscar. You missed real Oscar. And you missed a glimpse of Lola. She was not entertaining the idea that she wanted to be on camera this evening. So the Nightmare one still needs to go across a little teeny tiny bit. Maybe around there. Yeah, there we go. See? Look at that. Love it. I actually think I could even come across, maybe even across like a tiny little bit. Is it stopping raining? No. Is it? No. Never mind. Oh, chat. I know what I forgot to mention. I started playing another game. Shock. I know. Who am I? What did I do with me? It's only a little, like a cute little game. I downloaded it to maybe play it offline when I fly on Friday. It's not Date Everything, Bertie. It's all right, I don't know if I'm saying this right, so apologies if I butchered it, and I don't even know if anybody's going to know about it, but it's Suki's Odyssey. I think it's Suki. It's about a little tiny rabbit, and you live in a little, like, mushroom village or something. If anybody knows of it, let me know. I think I only downloaded it yesterday, and I was like, this is super cute and adorable, and I love it, but I'm not sure if it's very popular, so... It's kind of cute though. If you Google it, like the colors, like all super pastel. It's like really adorable. Yeah, that's the one, Angelisa. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I'm saying it for now. Tim, what do you think about the level 10 Friendship Reward of Aurora? I've not done the quests yet, Tim, so I haven't actually unlocked it. Yes, the cute little bun game, Claw Botanist. Do you like it, Lisa? I like that there's a decorating element to it as well, so. Hey, Gabby, welcome in. How are you? I think we have the placement down of those 2 houses. Really nice. Not Polly Pocket, Bertie. Ooh, what Spirit City Self-Care Witch? Tell me more. Yeah, work. I'm happy with that. So then I was kind of like, that's kind of where my inspo ends. That's kind of where my inspo ends. So I'm gonna kind of wing it. Yeah, we'll see. I did see that we get Diablo, I think, Tim, right, as a companion. I think. I tried Palia Book Nerd. I just couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't get into it, but I was only playing it on my Nintendo Switch, lol, which lives in the cupboard. And I got it out once to play it, and I was like, okay, this is too difficult. I'm clearly a computer guy now. But I've seen how popular Palia is, so. All right, I was thinking these signs as well, like as kind of like a choice. Like, hear ye, choose a direction. Might be a little intense and in your face, but I think they're fine. I think they're fine. Really, really nice. I do wish that we had a right one. I'm confused. Like, I looked on the crafting table, but we only seem to have a left. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Lots to collect. Highly recommend Homecoming. Oh, okay. So I did see that's like a DLC kind of thing for Algelisa, right? I will look at that eventually. I want to like kind of get going with it, I suppose. It's a lo-fi Pomodoro lurk game. You can make a U and then set up your person to look like a lo-fi wallpaper with activities and sounds, and you unlock little critters. I can't even imagine what that is like, Self-Care Witch. I'm gonna need to check that out. What is a Pomodoro game? I just know a Pomodoro timer, which I've used before. It's like 25 minutes of work and then a 5-minute break. So I don't know how that would transfer to a game. Maybe you can fill me in. Yeah, I was kind of thinking of maybe using like the mossy fences on both sides and having the one just only mossy and then the one like the flowers or the roses. Well, is it roses? I can't remember. Do we have? Well, at least it's flowers either way. Let's see. Let's see how that looks. I'm going to rotate the middle ones just so there's not a repeating pattern. Does it need to come back one? I think it does. That'll do. After I went to the Cat Cafe in England, I had to play Cat Cafe Manager on my stream deck and became obsessed for a bit. Are you like me, Martha? Do you play something temporarily, like really intensely, and then never to play it again? I was surprised when I saw that Diablo didn't count LBP towards the notable companions because I thought it looked pretty obvious, but I think there's probably something like licensing wise that Gameloft don't have to pay Disney maybe if they don't technically claim that it's a notable companion. Do you know what I mean? Emma, I don't know. Are you wearing a Touch of Magic item? I don't think, like, in outfit challenges, I don't think you can even wear them, and the toggle doesn't work for outfit challenges. I think somebody might be able to tell me more, or tell you more even. Oh, that sounds good, Ultralis. I'd love to see them. All right, so that's like a cute little start. I think I might move them across a little bit. Maybe even back like 2. I'm going to cross a full one and back 2. Excellent. Thanks, Self-Care Witch. I'll check out after stream. Thank you. Love those castle walls and the short stone walls. Me too, Booknerd. I feel like they go really nicely together. Hi, Hales. Welcome in, welcome in. Unfortunately, Martha, that is the story of my life. I do love a cat cafe. Me and Bertie went to one once. I feel like the one on the left is not quite in the right place. I know you can't see because my gorgeous face is right in the way. Actually think I could even come forward a little bit character-wise. But I'll need to bring the... I need to bring this back. Yeah, we're getting there, Hales. I do have an idea, at least, for this week, so... It's just going to be executing it now, I suppose. But I did come into stream with a plan, which is more than I could usually say. Hey, Mia, welcome in. Do you think they'll bring back old star paths? I don't, Sophie. I think they make more money from selling them in the premium shop instead, so no. Because if you think a star path costs, what, 3,300 moonstones to, like, buy it, and, I mean, you get a lot of that back at the end if you claim the moonstones, and then they can sell individual items for, like, 3,000 plus, so no is my answer. Sorry to disappoint. My head is in the way. You meant your gorgeous face. Thanks, Christina. Well, me and Bertie went to a cat cafe once, like I said, and the cats pretty much just avoided us for the entire time that we were there. I actually personally wish that they would start adding... I personally wish they would start adding makeup to the premium shop. Like, I really want the... I think it was the fawn makeup with the nose and the... I don't know. It's like a little deer makeup or something. Like, I don't have any way of getting that. Like, none whatsoever. So, I do hope that they... I wouldn't even mind if they wanted to sell... like makeup premium shop items. I would be down with that. I've said before, like, sell me poses, sell me makeup, sell me hairstyles. Like, I just feel like we always just get outfits and furniture, and I'm like, I'm ready for something else. You know, I'm ready for something else. I picked up your anti-cat vibes at home. I don't have anti-cat vibes, Bertie. I don't have anti-cat vibes. I also think it'd be a big controversy for them to offer star paths again when people spent more money buying stuff individually from the premium store. Exactly, Tanny. Yeah, I really don't see them ever doing that, to be honest. So I think you'll be absolutely fine, Amelia. You usually turn out something really nice, so I think your DreamSnap will be great, regardless of what you do. I mean, I would like it in Scrooge's Book Nerd, but I would also take it in the premium shop if I had to. You missed out on some star paths. So did I, Sophie, but unfortunately for us, we're just later game players, so the star paths were always meant to be like that. I mean, they went back on something they said. What did they say? They said that star paths were going to be totally exclusive, right? At one point, that the rewards were going to be totally exclusive, and then they started bringing them back to the premium shop, and I know that people were kind of like wanted to gatekeep those at the time, so I think that changing it again would be too upsetting. All right, I like that. Let's do that. And then I was thinking maybe doing like cobblestones. I don't know yet. Let's try that. How close can I get these? I do wish that the cobblestones could just kind of like go underneath the archway, but not quite. The other thing I wanted to do was I want to kind of like put a little bit of a fence over here. Because I want it to sort of look like it's directing you to the door. Bear with me, this will make sense in a second. Hey, Sippy, welcome. Happy Monday. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Hi, Varda. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. I don't recognize your name, so hello if you're a new chatter. It's nice to have you with us. Dax for cats, you have to ignore them, pretend you don't want to pet them, then they will love you and not leave you alone. I tried that, Dax, but they're not interested in me. My other half, however, all over. And he really does. Well, actually, no, maybe that's true. Maybe I'm too needy, because he's like, don't sit on me, and then they sit on him, so. I played the game for a long time before I even realized star paths were a thing. Not this, Tabitha. I wish it would stop raining. My goodness, it's been raining for ages. All right, I need to move those. Walls across to actually get the effect that I'm going for. Let's take a look. Do I spoiler it? No, I'm not going to. Forget what I just said. Let me move. I think I still need to bump those up just a little tiny bit. And then maybe I need to bring them. Maybe I need to bring that across a little bit more, or even maybe I just need to kind of like go up and put it right on the like the T line of that. Let me see how that looks. Very, very grateful to see old Star Path items in the premium shop. That makes the game so much more appealing as a new player. Yeah, I mean, I think it just makes business sense as well, Book Nerd, for Gameloft. Like, people are going to spend moonstones on old stuff. Like, there was no point in keeping all of those furniture items exclusive. It just wouldn't have made sense. Wouldn't have made sense. Hi, Tanya. Welcome in. Nice to have you with us. New sub. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm glad you had a good weekend, Sif. Christina, I was a new player during the Tiana Star Path, and I almost didn't get the Fireflies because I didn't know what it was. That's rough and close, but at least you managed to get them, Christina. I can confirm that the Tiana, I should say, not Tiana. Ugh, Tiana Fireflies will be coming back. They will. Very, very soon. This is not going the way I wanted. And why is it raining even harder than it was? Like, please. Hey, Connor. Happy Monday. Yeah, Kibby, basically what they're doing is they're adding stuff to the premium shop from Star Paths about a year after the Star Path ended. That's tracked now for months. Like, even, yeah, that's what they're doing. About a year after the Star Path, they're re-adding stuff to the premium shop. Whether they change that at some point, who knows? I'm glad that you could get some inspo from this self-care witch. Hannah, I just saw your message. Hey, Oscar, I had a very stressful weekend. It's my daughter's second birthday tomorrow, so I've been organizing and planning a bluey-themed tea party. I hope it turns out amazing. I'm sure it will, Hannah. I have no doubt. Come on, Loli. I'm sure if you're planning it, Hannah, it'll be perfect, and I'm sure your daughter will absolutely adore it. Either way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move these ones up on the right, just so it kind of catches. I just want the door to like sit in that gap. I'm probably being pedantic, but what's new? I need the circular like semicircle thing from Storybook Vale. Like, it's a rug, but you can make like circular paving stones with it. I saw Kay post about it on Twitter, I think. You said Tanya, and then I got so confused. I was like, Oscar, I've been here forever. Maybe I need to improve my enunciation of Tanya and Tani. Lola? Come here. Do you want to say hello? Come on. Come on. Oh, oh. Oh, she's a big girl. She's a big girly. She says hi. Ready? There we go. Oh, there we go. She regrets all of the decisions she made. She's absolutely fuming. She's like, what is going on? I don't want any part of this. Sorry, Loli. I know. Go on then. You can go back. I know. Now I have them both staring at me. Just literally sat right there, both staring at me. Oopsie. You can take them, Hales. They cause me so much grief. Hey, Abigail. Nice to see you. All right, I can bring the one on the right back a little bit, and then I know you can't see the one on the left, but the one on the left is just about right. Snoot boop. I used to have a budgie many years ago, Chrome. But I think my cousin had a parrot once upon a time. Megan, yes, that one. Oh, you got the square topiary? I love that. It's one of my favorite items in the game. Absolutely one of my favorites. This looks cute. I like it. Hey, Gabby. You found me through Let's Play Kay. I adore Kay. She's a wonderful creator and a gem of a person. Absolutely, absolutely love Kay. So I'm glad that you could join us. I'm gonna do like a little bit of a diagonal path. And then we'll pop it behind the wall. We'll see how it looks. I just want it to be off in the distance a little bit. Oh no, don't move that. Down there, and then all the way down. Bada bing, bada boom. Excelente. Chanel! She's an African grey. She's gone missing. Such a niche meme, Bertie, I think. My cat Samson is sleeping in one of those cubby shelves, and my other cat Delilah is sleeping on my husband's desk chair. That's very cute, Self-Care Witch. So my cats are in the kitchen. They're shut in the kitchen because it's been so warm and they're house cats. I have had to have the windows open. So like I have the windows open in the front part of the house, so the cats have to stay in the back half. So I haven't really had that much cuddle time with them lately because they've sort of just been in the kitchen, which sounds terrible. But my actual desk, not this one, is in the kitchen because it's open plan. So I do get to see them in the day, but just right now, unfortunately not. Thanks for subscribing, Meg. Welcome in. Let's see. Oopsie. I still can't quite get the hang of this diagonal path. I always seem to mess it up. There we go. All right, they're having like... They both want the same cushion, so they're just kind of like both stood on the cushion, like looking at each other. Like, who's going to get off it first? Lola seems to have lost on this occasion. She's coming down to see me. She's not actually coming down to see me because I've done that thing before, chat. You know where, like, if you're a dog owner, you kind of, like, fall on the ground to see what your dog will do. Like, out on a walk. Like, if I drop the lead and I fall on the ground. And a lot of dogs, like, turn around and run back and they're, like, licking their owners to check on them. Lola just kept walking. She could not care less about whether I was dead or alive. Truly. Hey, Connor. That's a big question. Not really. Just be yourself. That's pretty much all I can offer on that front. Try to do the best quality that you can. That's pretty much all I can offer on that front. Yeah, I don't know if there's different types, book nerd. I had a green budgie, or he was like lime green, and he was called Sparky. Sparky. Welcome back, Mara. It's Lola's world, and you're just in it. That could not be more true. I'm not using Sleeping Beauty tags at all. I hope I don't get docked for it. If you have them random exploring, I would personally use them, but it's your choice. I couldn't do that feint to my Labrador. She'd melt down. That makes me kind of jealous, Mara. I'm not going to lie. Lola literally just carried on walking. And it to the point where I had to, like, get back up and come back to life to call her back. Because she was, like, she didn't even look back. She just... Oh, dear. All right. That's kind of looking cute. That's kind of where I'm at. So I was thinking of maybe dropping this in. I wonder if it's going to stop raining at all while we build this DreamSnap. I was kind of thinking of dropping this in there, just so it's kind of creeping. Maybe I could do a little bit more. I just want it to creep on the edge a little bit. So maybe something like that, perhaps. Maybe even more, because I kind of want the stalk in it. And then on the other side, I'm going to put... I think I'm going to put Maleficent's throne, maybe? There's quite a few bits that could work, Disney lover. I mean, I have some of the old Star Path items, but even the trees work for me. The purpley kind of trees and the dead trees. There's also the thorny pillar, which is base game. The walls, if you have them. So there are a few bits. I would just look for kind of like gray. Hi, Carla. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. The rain knows when you're doing your snap always. Truly, Audrey. Like, I don't think it's ever rained this long when I'm playing off stream. Like... Never mind. And then let me drop in. Might need to do this one a little bit closer, but we'll see. To get the same effect. Yeah, so I just want like the hint of it, you know? I just kind of want the hint of Maleficent's throne. It doesn't need to be the full thing. I just want it to kind of look like gargoyle-y. Which it does. It's just peeking over the sign. Just peeking over the sign. Just like that. At least it stopped raining. This is kind of looking cute. Let me switch my camera quickly so you can see both sides. So we've got the little roses, or the, I don't know, they are like roses, I guess, on the left, on the walls. And then, yeah, we have the mossy one on the right. Excelente. Please show the peeking movement again. You've lost me on that one, Christina. I think I'm going to put... These are the purple ones from Eternity Isle. Oh, do. How did I misread that? I don't even know what I did, Christina. What this? I would say, Martha, like, I can see that you've done 2 tags. I would say if you have the ability to do a Sleeping Beauty tag, I would always try to encourage you to do the bonus tags if at all possible. I just think bonus tags have a factor in how well a snap does. Like, I don't know whether it's some sort of multiplier. I don't know. I just feel like bonus tags are not totally useless. So if you can use them, maybe try to. Even if maybe it's just a boot or something, or a shoe or anything like that, that could help. I'm making mine into 2 rival apothecaries. That sounds like fun, Self-Care Witch. When do you think the next update will be? Yeah, I agree with Portuguese Barbie. All indicators, Sophie, lead to August 13th. It's not too long to wait. What's that? A couple of weeks? 4 weeks? Something like that? It'll be here before you know it. It'll be here before you know it. And I was thinking maybe doing like, maybe having something right here that kind of fits the vibe. So I was thinking on that side I could do the dusky thing, and then maybe this kind of like pink mushy matches. Let's see how that looks. Which one, Christina? The next one or the one we just had? In terms of update size. Yeah, we spoke about that a little bit at the start of stream, Kibby. That's why I say if you have them, I would always encourage you to use it. But I already got on my soapbox a little bit about that at the start of stream. So I feel you and I'm with you. And I hear you. And I agree. Let me swap sides for that. Hey, Caroline. Welcome in. Happy Monday. How are you? Yeah, kind of like that. I'm happy with. Don't know about the thorny pillar yet. Unsure how I feel about that. Actually, I don't like it, so I'm going to remove it. You can get the Bard's Cap. You're right, Gene. That is also a 4 tag one, I think, isn't it? I don't know. I can check, can't I? But unfortunately, it does also require the DLC, doesn't it? Oh, wait. Is the Bard's Cap not even here? Oh, it's 3 tags. So you can get a Sleeping Beauty tag. You can, just about. They've changed that tag, because I'm sure that was Aladdin at one point. I think. I'm good, Caroline. I'm good. Sent my other half off on a business trip this evening. And now on stream with all of you, which is a pleasure. You can't be bothered to change it. That's fair, Tabitha. I mean, look, I'm not telling you what to do, of course, but it's just my advice. Just my advice. If you want to, like, kind of, like, have the best chances, I would always personally just recommend using all of the tools at your disposal if possible. So what I'm going to do on this side is I'm going to drop that in there. And then I'm going to bring in some of these little rocks. I'm going to just kind of like blend, because these can overlap. So I'm just going to kind of blend these in. A little bit like that. I said a hey, a hey, I have it to the head, but I said, you know, my body and a moody and a witty. The ketchup song. What a throwback. These rocks, these are craftable from Storybook Vale, Christina. Broken Cobblestones, I believe, is the name. I think they're a Lawkeeper reward, but I cannot remember 100%. But I do really like these. They have a lot of dimension to them, which is nice. And they match the castle walls very nicely. I just wish Mal's Horns and Wings were Sleeping Beauty and not separated into its own Maleficent category. Is it because they're like... Is it because those ones are live action, Martha? I'm not sure. I don't want to admit this. I haven't seen the live action Maleficent, so I'm going to need your guidance on that one. Don't judge me, please, chat. As much as I love Angelina Jolie, I've just never gotten around to it, okay? I will not be oppressed. Right, I'm going to move these like over a little bit here so I can hopefully fit this big old log in. It's not even that big actually, but it was always Sleeping Beauty because it is the reward for the Sleeping Beauty tapestry in the Vale. Oh yeah, the Agrabah chair was the other one, wasn't it? My bad, Martha. Thanks for correcting me. They are live action? Okay. Understood. Thanks, LBP. Let's see how that's looking. I swear half the time I go into camera mode and I don't even look at what I've done. Okay, cute. So I'm thinking maybe I'll bring the path all the way down. No one's surprised you haven't seen something. I plead the fifth. Claw botanist. Truly, truly. I'm going to bring that down and just cover that little space. And then maybe I kind of have to do the same thing over here. Oops. And then bring... I'll just bring all that across for now and I can tidy it. I can tidy it up in a little bit. Maybe I'll just come all the way down to there then. So another extra layer. Let's see how that looks. They're very good, different to the classic Disney tale. When you get time, you should definitely watch them. I've heard they're actually quite good. I've never seen Cruella, so like Emma Stone's live action Cruella. Is that good as well? I have heard good things about both. I've just never gotten around to I don't know why. I've just never gotten around to watching them. Such is life. Such is the life of Oscar's Cozy Corner. Disney lover, it is not a decor challenge, my friend. It is a outfit challenge. So any tags for decor will not count this week, just so you know, in case you didn't. He says as he's doing a backdrop, but all right, good to know. I'm glad that one live action for Disney has kind of worked out then in Cruella at the very least, because I know a lot of them are not very popular at the moment. The Welsh really pops off when you say heard. I'm actually pronouncing the H as well, Christina, but if I was slipping into my real Welsh accent, it'd just be yerd. Yeah, I heard they were good. With a Y instead of a H. No judgment, please. Don't forget to stretch, chat. Been at my desk all day. Honestly, I'm kind of ready for bed. I'd be like, it's 7:30. We've not even been streaming for an hour. What happens if I finish this Snapchat? What do I do if I finish this DreamSnap pretty quickly? Corella is so good it made me go out and buy a sewing machine. Well, that is high praise. Tangerine. My goodness. I would love to know how to sew. I think I've said before on stream that my nan is a seamstress. A seamstress for drag queens, no less. So it's kind of like in the family. I've never gotten a chance to give it a proper go. Even outfit challenges and decor challenges, it's just the decor tags don't matter. I agree, Carla. I did a video on that months ago now. I think it was called Outfit Challenges Suck. But the point was this, you know, the point is the same. Fog. Why am I getting fog? Like, game. Hello. Trying to do a dream snap. Hello. Please stop giving me weather that is not sun. If you finish, you get to sleep. Oh, don't tease me. Don't tease me, Megan. Then you open a bottle of bubbly and have a cuddle with the dogs before bed. Oh, Amelia. You're speaking my language. You're speaking my language. Have you ever seen a streamer that's like so... Have you ever seen a streamer that's like so excited to get off stream and go to bed? I feel like I'm one of the worst streamers in the world. Like sewing or drag, Oscar. Okay, Carla, I feel like I would be excellent at both. My grandma was also a seamstress. She died before she could teach me, but I'd love to learn more. Oh, that's a shame, Tangerine. But yeah, you could. I mean, we've got nothing but time, right? At the present, you never know when your time is kind of up, so it's always nice to think like, okay, well, I can still do stuff. And that's half of my problem, honestly, in life, is like I just don't always do stuff that I would love to do. But there's nothing stopping me either. So not to get all existential or anything like that. Thank you, Book Nerd. I am aware of that. I just like to have a clear decor path in furniture mode as well. I like the sun. It helps me see the colors in a much brighter fashion. You would, and you're an excellent streamer. That's very kind, Carla. Thank you. If you were a drag queen, what would your name be? So I've said this. I think I've said this before. I can't share what my drag name would be because it's a play on my real name. But it's you know, it's very that. See you, Sophie. Thanks for stopping by. Sleep well. Sorry, Manders. Yeah, I can't answer that either. Like, I would love to be able to share, but I can't. It would literally dox me because it's a play on both my first name and my surname. Eee, that doesn't sound good, Audrey. I'm sorry that you're having that problem. By the way, chat, I know what I forgot to say, or I forgot to say at the start of stream. I think that I fixed the lag issue. I think I fixed the setting in OBS that was throwing everything off. So fingers crossed. I don't know if anybody else has had lag tonight. I've not had the error that I was getting on YouTube, which was no data. All I get is excellent stream. That's it. It's not changed once. So I think I fixed it. Wait, Oscar's not your name. I'm so confused. It is not Disney Lover. That's my online name, I guess. Oscar's my dog's name, who's sleeping right there. And I named the channel after my dog, which is cute, right? But I understand why it's confusing. But I still go by Oscar, and I would appreciate if you call me Oscar, of course. But yeah, it's not my name. It's named after my dog, but I still think it's cute. So we're being catfished. I mean, you can, if you want to call it that, Chloe, that's fine. I just think, like, I get why people think it's my real name, and I've never said that it is or isn't. But it always makes me laugh. Like, it's because I've picked a human standard name. Like, nobody thinks Mr. Star's real name is called Mr. Star. You know what I mean? Like, it's my own fault for picking a human name, but I just love my dog so much. I just love him so much that I wanted to name the channel after him. That's pretty much it. Let's stick one of these nice little purple rocks in because I love the color that the purple moss gives. I think I can fit another one in maybe somewhere. Maybe there. Yeah, very smart, Carla. I didn't always make that correct choice. Also went to a wonderful drag burlesque type event and had a blast down in Key West. He did a great share. Sounds like a drag queen, Gibby. My dad, actually, when he remarried, so they had the wedding and then the wedding reception. We had, well, the entertainment was not a band. The entertainment was a drag queen. So, and my nan had made the costumes. So we had Amy Winehouse, and then he did Tina Turner, and the Tina Turner was great. We were in this huge hall, and we were like, the tables were all around like the outside, and it was really big. The tables were all around the outside, and then there was like the bridal table or whatever it's called. So that the space in the middle was open, and I remember it vividly. I was like, I think I was 11 at the time, and he burst through the doors, like slammed the doors open on the right hand side, and then Proud Mary came on. And then he ran in the typical Tina fashion. I can literally see it as clear as day in my head. Like, no wonder, chat. Do you know what I mean? Like, no wonder. I would beat around drag queens and so, well, that's, I take that back. Not giving the conservatives any ammo about drag queens there. I was about to say I've been around drag queens since I was a kid, but I'm gonna let me reel that back on. Let me reel that back in. I'm not the drag queens made me gay. All right, the fog is gone. Big wheels keep on turning. Primary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. Oh, I love that song. My God, does that song, chat, get me pumped? Oh, I love it so much. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Jesus. If you ever hear me say, come on, like that, by the way, and I'm trying to, the dogs ask permission to jump on the sofa before they jump on. But sometimes when I say yes, they just still look at me as if I haven't said anything. So I have to say it about 5 times, and I'm there like, she's just like, are you sure? I thought you didn't like the word pumped, Oscar. True, Groot. That is true. Call me out. In that context, it's acceptable. In any context of Tina, we'll take it. I'm just going to dot a couple of these around. I don't know if these are even going to be in the frame right now, but let's stick them down anyway. Come on. I need these castle walls ASAP. They are amazing, Chloe. I would highly recommend you getting them. I will say all of the subsequent walls have been nice, but they've not been like as fleshed out as this castle wall pack. Absolutely not. That does not help my cause, Mia, but I will accept the fact. That is not my real name either. Recently changed my YouTube name because it was named after my long-deceased guinea pigs. Watched a couple of your streams before, but usually just lurk. It's nice to have you with us, Varden. It's nice to have you in the chat. I do appreciate everybody who watches, whether you do chat or not. I know that there's many of you that don't say anything and you just kind of like come onto stream to be a part of stream, which I adore. So thank you. Whether you chat, whether you lurk, whatever it is that you choose to do, it is lovely to have you with us. But I do hope that you enjoy stream, Varda, and hope that you feel like you made the right decision. Groot is, in fact, my real name. I changed it to Groot. Whether that is true or not, Groot, good for you. I haven't changed my name legally, but it will be Simon eventually. The legal stuff is a faff, Simon, right? It's okay to go as, like, an alias, I guess, sometimes. My name is actually Gameloft. All right, well, can I give you my list of requests, please, Chloe? Oh, I just poured myself a nice big of a glass of water. I've got 2 dogs, male and female. The female is the boss. The male won't even eat the food given to him unless he's encouraged to do so in case it's hers. Oh, mine are kind of like that, book nerd. Mostly because we got Lola first, so she was like an only child prior to getting Oscar. But he's just a gentle soul anyway. Like, she's very much like this. Everything that is around is mine. He's a very gentle soul. I can't even talk about how much I love him without wanting to cry. So like, genuinely, it's absolutely ridiculous, but I absolutely adore both of them. But I've known dogs like all my life, and I've never known a dog like Oscar. It is a pleasure to have had him for nearly 10 years. Thinking of maybe, possibly dropping some of these in. Thank you, Bertie. Oh no. Okay, good. Oh yeah, that really sets it off, that one there. And then I wonder if I could get the one just behind there. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, Mia. It's even harder when they're like super gentle, right? Because it's just like, I'd never want you to leave. There we go. I got it. That's all I was after. Just that little. I actually think I maybe one tile to the left. Hey, Firefly Kelly. Sorry, I got distracted then. I look at throw my 2 cents in every once in a while. Thanks for being here, Kelly. Sometimes I have meaningful and reasonable questions to ask people. And then sometimes chat moves so fast that I'm like, I don't know who's saying what. How many non-food items did real Oscar eat today? He's not eaten. I will say, I will give Oscar credit. Actually, no, I give myself credit. We do quite well with Oscar now. We've made less mistakes on leaving stuff that he has access to about. I can never blame him for anything. You know, dogs don't know what's going on. So luckily, to answer your question, Groot, none. You finish your snap, Tanny? You better work. You better work, Diva. How did it go? Did you copy mine? Did I copy yours? We should submit exactly the same snap one day, Tanny. Just Natty Noodles. Want to say hi now? I'm mostly always lurking. I'm a fellow Welshie, but I've not lived there for about 20 years. Love hearing the accent. Makes me think of home. Aw, thanks, Natty. It's nice to have you with us as well. There's so many people that lurk that don't say anything. And like I just said, absolutely fine. But it's always nice to see like a new name or a new face pop up in chat. And certainly another new Welsh person. So thanks, Natty. Yeah, I slip in and out of it sometimes. Like, it depends who I'm around as well. Like, yeah, I can't say much more because like I'll reveal where I live now. But I've also not lived in Wales for, oh my goodness, what has it been? 12 years? Might even be 13 years this year. Life goes fast, chat. Life goes fast. Like, it's actually a little bit frightening. I can't even lie. Minx, how do I get your background? How'd you get your background so in focus? If I made this on my PC, I couldn't see all the houses because they'd be fuzzy. So with the new focus and contrast, Minx, basically what I do is I just move the focus to 2%, which you can see. So like any higher and it kicks in and starts blurring stuff. But you can see it's a little, actually this is even like a little bit blurry, but if I change the focus to 2%, it or 1% or 2%, either or, it completely de-blurs everything. So that's what I like to use now. I'm glad that we've got this new addition to the camera. I had to rush so Oscar can copy it. we will, Taddy. We'll have to arrange at some point. Unfortunately, I'm a certified yapper. Me too, Chloe. I'm super subtle and shy, so always lurking. Who are you trying to kid, Christina? It's when you say here that you often fall back into it. It's when I say here, Bertie, without consciously saying here. Because it's year. In Welsh, English Welsh, here, year, the time of year, and ear are all the same. It's year, and year. Come here. Let me whisper in your ear. What year is it? You know? Oh, Jean. I'm sorry, Jean. Sorry for talking about pets on the stream today. If that is a recent happening, sending you lots of love and hugs. I find it difficult. I find it difficult to even think about. So I find it difficult to talk about off the back of that. But you have my thoughts, Jean. I'm really sorry to hear that, and I can imagine that that is the case. But I hope things get a little bit easier for you as time passes. I am going to try and pop just the littlest bit of that kind of like bush coming through the right, just to add a little bit of extra color. So I think I'm actually, am I done on that side? No, let me finish Maleficent's side. You're welcome, Minx. You're welcome. Oh, congrats, Chrome, on 3 years in remission as well. I'm sorry that I missed that. That is a huge deal. Congratulations. What is with me and Welsh people and everybody I follow on YouTube is Welsh? I have no idea, Kelly. Hey, Hot Cocoa. Hey, Furs. Welcome in. Welcome in. I do think maybe I could possibly sneak in maybe like this broken brickwork somewhere, just to add a little bit of oomph. Lindsay, hey Lindsay, memories of my dad again. Come by here, but how you pronounce here? That's a very specific Welsh trait, I feel, Lindsay. And it is one that kind of like crops up every now and again in my own voice, and then I clock that I've done it and I'm like, oh, that was very Welsh. I would really like this thorny pillar in here, but I just don't think that there's any which way that I can quite get it. Because even if I do it that way, I'm going to be blocking the throne, which I don't want to do. So I think I can just get rid, and then maybe I do that, perhaps, possibly. Yeah, let's try that. That's exactly what I'm going to do, Xander. Thank you for the suggestion. Hey, Corgi. Thanks for lurking. I hope your appointment goes well. All right, I think that is looking pretty good for the most part. I don't think there's anything else that I could put in on Maleficent side's chat. I don't know if you think of anything. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, Max is in the way right now, but yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. I'm going to put a bunch of the Vitalis lamps down to help just lighten up the space a little bit, but yeah. I can only imagine how that must have been for you, Chrome. But I'm very, very pleased to hear that everything seems to be okay. I guess I could kind of maybe put them either side. Oh, I've only got one. No. I thought I had more than one. Let me just see how that looks then. Oh, you can't even see it anyway. All right, I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna leave it for now, unless I put it that side. Take care, Chrome. Have a good sleep. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm sure that I'll see you again. Sure that I'll see you again soon. Bertie, Bertie, Bertie. I'm gonna have to get some snacks in for you, aren't I? Oh, it kind of goes okay there. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, let me put some of the Vitalis lamps down. I just still don't know how you say that. And then let's get some glow on the go, besties. So what is better than these lamps absolutely blaring light everywhere? Nothing at all. Do you know what I've not watched for ages, chat, which I feel like I need to watch again soon? Billy Elliot. Such a random choice, I know, but isn't it great? I love that story. I really like these ones, Simon, because I'm gonna do like an evening shot like this, and I really love how they glow. I love the glow. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it is a little bit more rough, Bertie. In addition, not instead of. Fair. I don't even know if I have any of them. Ursula. Unless I don't have any, let me just check under the... If I do lighting, I might not have any in my inventory. And if I do the Little Mermaid... I only have the floor lamps. And I'm not going to use those. What color do those go? Are these the ones you were talking about, Simon? Oh, they do have a kind of a cute glow to them. But I don't like that it's like proper lampshade. That's the only thing. It is Hales. We're getting there. Getting there. I think that we're done on the right. Honestly. There's not really anything else I can think of. So I'm going to move to the left. We're going to spend a little bit of time on Aurora's side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of these lovely pink kind of floor tile things. I do wish they weren't like quite so square. But that's okay. We can make it work. I love this sound. Like the whoop, bloop, whoop, bloop. And then I'm probably going to mix that in with a different type of rock. I was thinking maybe the forest one, because it's kind of like closest to the castle walls. That looks cute. And then I could even maybe bring in some of the mossy rocks. Like just tuck one in by there. By there. Another one there, maybe. Got 4K for the first time a couple of weeks ago. Oh my goodness, I thought that water was less full than it was, and I just yanked that. Congrats, Book Nerd. I hope that you can get the river kit. I've seen some people do some really great things with it. Max seems to be stuck. Poor Max. I don't know what's going on with him. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rotate these like that. Did anybody watch the Wimbledon final yesterday? It was a very good final. I was rooting for Alcaraz. Alas, yesterday was not his day. Ah, that sucks, random exploring. I'm sorry about that. I did see that there's an issue with putting it down and picking it up. That's the worst. It reminds me of this. Was it the squids? Where like if you put a squid down, you weren't able to pick the squid up or something like that. I don't know. I think that's fixed now though. Do you think Gameloft will ever release previous house skins for newer players to purchase? Which ones do you mean, Lindsay? The house skins do cycle back to the premium shop relatively often. Is there any one in particular that you were talking about or thinking of? I don't think that they'll release the... Oh, no, maybe they will. No. Yeah, I think yes is the answer to that question. All right, I can kind of get the spindle in, which is what I wanted. I just don't know where I want it. I blocked them from my memory. That's so real, Carla. Yeah, I kind of like the spindle, but I still... I don't know, maybe I do it like here? And I was thinking maybe I could drop in like the little chest or something. I don't know, just there. I was going to try and put in the bassinet, but I don't think I can fit it. But I would really, if I can get it to fit in, is to like kind of have the water pump. I don't know how this is going to look, but let's see. Helpful chat. You can put a house on it to get rid. I didn't know that. But at least I know for future use. I'm struggling to enjoy tennis without Rafa, so no, I didn't watch the final, sadly. Yeah, I get you, Corgi. I get you. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's like a natural evolution. I'm lucky that I like Alcaraz. I kind of root for him anyway. I have a friend at my gym who is Spanish, but he kind of looks like him. So I call him Alcaraz. So that's pretty much the only reason why I root for him. But yeah, I get you. There was a very special time, I think, for tennis with them. I don't think well, maybe we will see something like that again, but you know what I mean. Let's try that. I want this side to be like nice and pink and light and just feeling. And I'm feeling good. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Birds flying high. You know how I feel. Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Where should I put this? Where do you want to be? Because it doesn't seem like you want to be anywhere. Oh, yours is indoors? Oh, random exploring. That sucks. I think maybe I could sneak a trellis in right behind here just to bring another little like wood texture and floral element to it. Yeah, I'm going to bring it back like a little bit. I actually think the flower box can go there. Let's try that. They do cycle those ones back around, Lindsay, in the premium shop. So I wouldn't worry. If you did miss something, it will come back around at some point. Oh yeah, I should have just flipped my camera over. Thanks for the reminder, Bertie. So they will come back for you, Lindsay, at some point, and you have the recommended section, so you have an even kind of like a higher chance of getting them again. But yeah, there are a lot of items now that if you've missed out, it can take a while to catch up on, especially when they're always releasing new ones as well. Hey, Rod, nice to see you. Thank you very much. It's coming together, isn't it? It's getting there. Just kind of like throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks, but... Oh, I forgot about resetting the room as well, Amy. That's a great suggestion. Don't know if that works for you, Xander. Hopefully it does. But yeah. They did add that nice little resetting the room toggle, even though I've hit it accidentally before now. Are you going to make that spinny wheel light up when you do the snap? What spinny wheel, Bertie? What lights up? I know that the water pumps, which is kind of cute. If I rotate it the other way, we could have some water spurting out. The glow on the stone corner on the right side is quite lovely. I agree, Corby. It's super cute, right? It looks nice. And it looks even better when you kind of like offset the time. Even though I'm now I'm in the way on this side, but it's definitely getting there. And we're actually not a million miles away at all. I was debating on getting these cottages, but saving my moonstones for my recommended section since I'm finally getting things more frequently. That's good, Rod. I'm glad about that. I haven't done Aurora's quests, Bertie. Do you mean the friendship quests? I haven't done the friendship quests, so I haven't got any of those rewards yet, sadly. If that is what you're talking about. I actually think the spindle suits more this side. No. Do I? Maybe. Let me check that framing out. The spindle. Ah. I have this Corona one, but I don't actually have Aurora's one. So I kind of wondered whether I needed to do the quests before I actually did this snap, but thank you, Martha. I appreciate it. Bada bing, bada boom. They don't always give us quest rewards, so it's nice to hear that they've actually given us some this time. Actually, I'm just going to remove that one right in the middle because I don't feel like it kind of goes. That one. And I'll just rotate those two around, just like that. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Stunning. Thanks, Martha. The lightning generator destroyed my elephant graveyard. Oh no. I know that some people were using it as kind of like the pile of dust that it was. So now that they fixed it randomly, they pick and choose when they like to fix stuff, don't they? I think this is the most focused I've seen you on a DreamSnap in a while. Drag me, Rods. If you want... Okay. If you want the honest truth, Do you want the honest truth, chat? I've already done my DreamSnap and I've already submitted it. I'm just rebuilding it on stream. I played for a little bit yesterday and I did my outfit and I was like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit inspired. Let me play around and see if I can like maybe just come up with the concepts of a plan for stream. Drag me. I feel bad. So I was like, I was really in the zone and I just did it. And then I submitted it and I was like, what am I going to do on stream? So I just rebuilt it. I literally before stream, just before stream, just before stream, all of this stuff that I put on the left and the right was just me taking this down, and I just moved it all to the left and the right. Look, you still get the process of me building it, okay? I'm not spinning out. You should enjoy it. I'm focused, I'm chatting, I'm engaged, like, you know? Bama, not this. Just goes to show you can't believe everything you see on the internet. Do you want the... I would say this is probably... Do you want the truth? I would say this is probably the 10th time that I've done this. In terms of building a DreamSnap off stream and then just rebuilding it on stream. I've just never told you before. Look, otherwise the problem is my streams will end up being extremely long because it takes me like 5-6 hours to put together a DreamSnap. So like sometimes I just build it in advance, I submit it, and then and then I rebuild it on stream. But look, clearly it works because you've never known. So actually, chat, the joke's on you. Because this is the first... And I had to tell you. You didn't even work it out for yourself. You lie. You said you were winging it. I wasn't winging it. Club botanist. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly the position and everything. Oopsie. Come on in. Come on in. Not me distracting myself with Lola. I have my little fan to cool myself down. Is this live? The pirate one I did do live, Lindsay. I did, I promise. Oh, should I tell you the truth, chat? The Freddie Mercury one was already built prior to stream. I just rebuilt it on stream. I will not be... Look! What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? You're getting time with me. We get to hang out. You get to watch my water spouts spray water. Like, it's fine. I knew you'd done it before, but I'm shook that it's like the 10th odd time. Yeah, I don't know. All right, wait there. Wait there. Let me go to my Dreamers portal page and I'll tell you. I'll tell you which ones I built on stream and which ones I didn't. I don't do it that often. I'd just like to clarify. Bertie, I mean, if you chat, if you really think about it, look at how concentrated I've been tonight and how focused I've been tonight versus, let's say, the Going Green DreamSnap, for example, where we were here for like 3.5 hours and I couldn't stand it. Figaro, you've already submitted one. I have already submitted a DreamSnap. So whether I actually submit this one or not, I don't know yet. Because actually this one has turned out a little bit cuter. Come on, Husky. Tanny, the Going Green is so triggering for me. All right, so... Oh, actually, no, I can't even lie. Ow! Hooked on DreamSnaps, I did do a little test build, but I didn't do that much on Hooked on DreamSnaps. I did a little test build, but that was it. The Freddie Mercury one, I built entirely off stream. And then I just rebuilt it on stream. Summit in Bloom, I did live. I did that one completely live. I won't go through them all. The Grand Banquet, I did that one live. Master of Disguise, I did that a week. No, I did that 5 days before stream. I even sent a picture to Ren. So you can direct some of this to Ren, because Ren knows. Ren knows when I've done something in advance. I sent it to Ren and I was like, look, Ren, I've already done this week's stream snap. Figaro, I can't show you the one I've submitted because I submitted it on my Mac and this is on my PC and it doesn't show up, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm a terrible liar, Jake. It all just comes spilling out, unfortunately. Mythological Chic. I did do that one live. Are you calling this a reasonable adjustment to stop the stream overwhelm? If I can get away with it, Bertie, yes. Fairy Haven I built off stream. Topsy-Turvy Tea Party I did live. No, I didn't. Oh my goodness. Wow. I really thought, okay. Maybe I'll stop then. So, on reflection, on reflection, clearly, look, I like to come prepared. Tani even remembers the Going Green DreamSnap. When I am on the struggle bus, when I do not plan for stream, it's too much, chat. Like, this too much. Like, okay. You have to understand. You have to understand that this little brain, this smooth little chicken brain going in here, cannot handle all of the moving parts of a stream. So sometimes I just have to come in prepared, which just happens to be more often than I realized than not. But I will say, you had some path down for about 2.5 hours and that's it. Wait, which one was that, Bertie? So the ones where you spiral and get flustered, you're live. The ones where you can vibe and chat, they're pre-built, noted. That's pretty much it. Like, if you ever spot me fully spiraling on a stream, I've not planned it out. And if you've noticed, I've said before, I have said on my lives before, like, I did a test build of this, or I haven't done anything and I didn't even have an idea. It's the weeks where I didn't have an idea, that's when I know it's going to be a bad week. So when you say I have an idea, that's code for I already did it. It is, Manders. It truly is. Oh my goodness. I didn't think this was going to be a big deal, chat. Oh my goodness. So not me exposing myself by accident. See, the problem is Riven is like a spiral. Like, I know that viewers love a spiral. A spiral is not fun for me. I do not enjoy a spiral whatsoever. And that comes across during chat. So I like to be prepared. I will say, chat, for the most part, actually, no. If I do a test build, like for stream, and I tear it down, I just do it from memory. So, like, I've done all this from memory. It's just that I know what I'm doing in advance. Yeah, I'm calling it a reasonable adjustment. Nobody can judge me because of the Equality Act, okay? So this is a reasonable adjustment. I need to be able to do my work because this is still work, okay? See, you and Tani don't need to copy each other. You copy yourself anyways. Yes, Julianne. Oscar's just doing what he needs to do to keep it fun. Exactly, Manders. Exactly. Oscar pretends to spiral. No, Chloe, if I'm spiraling, I'm spiraling, truly. Thank you, Tim. Let's just fix your stream name. Let's rebuild a DreamSnap. You're so rude. You're so rude. Are you pulling the gay card right now? No, Chloe, I'm pulling... I'm pulling my ADHD card right now. That is my reasonable adjustment. Did he just pull out the Equality Act card? Yes, I did. Okay, and the reasonable adjustment will have to be respected in the workplace. But we could spend this time on something else and you could just give us the speed build of your dream snaps. I find this fun. I still like building on stream, and I like hearing other people's ideas. So I wouldn't get that if I did that, Martha. I wouldn't get like other people suggesting to do stuff. And it's not as if like I'm coming in and I'm rebuilding it absolutely exact, like, because I'm doing it from memory. Just think of it as a concept build. And then I often change things up and tweak things when people suggest extra stuff. But yeah, it's actually, every time I don't listen to your suggestions, Martha, is because a lot of the time I don't agree. Not yours specifically, Martha. I'm just saying. Oh, dear. You should pull the gay card too. We respect it as well. Drag me. Look, at the end of the day, you still get to spend 2 hours with me. All right? All right. Otherwise, I'll go. And then you will not even see me. I wasn't talking to Martha, Danny. I didn't mean Martha specifically. But I do realize that I said Martha specifically. I'm sorry, Martha. I didn't mean you. I just mean in general. You know, it's difficult to have lots of people telling you to do something on a DreamSnap. And if you don't like the idea, you have to be polite. Look, there's a difference between... Wait, should I just get myself a shovel to dig this hole a little bit deeper? Because I feel like that's where I'm at. I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Do we really want 2 hours with you? That's the question. I don't know, Tanny. I don't even want 2 hours in my head sometimes, so I don't know how you do it. Spirals can be fun to watch, but traumatic to experience. I truly hate my spiral streams, Carla. Like, there's no fun in that for me. There's no enjoyment. Like, I end up just getting fed up, and then it's not fun, and I can't make the life fun. Then I'm like, I don't want to chat with anyone because like I'm trying to focus, and yeah, for me, spirals are just not fun. This is a truth spiral stream. Apparently so, man. This just keeps going, right? It's giving shear in holes. What does that mean, Tangerine? I don't know what that means. Turn the fan up, the seat's getting hotter. LBP, I have my fan under my desk blowing right at me. And it's on 10. Do you have anything else you want to fess up to? Next, I'll tell you that I actually play the game. Can you imagine the shock? So I have thought of that, Bertie, but I don't think I could go through the trauma of doing all of the story again, especially with so many characters to unlock now. Do you know what I mean? I've honestly thought about it, but then I'm like, no, I don't think so. Hey, Jay. Thanks, Mr. Left Shark. I appreciate it. Sorry I missed your message on Discord, by the way. It was on my list to respond, but I forgot, in all honesty. The real lie is he does watch and know Disney movies. He just says no for the drama. Well, the problem is now it doesn't matter what I'm going to say. I've not seen Frozen. Don't you remember? What did I say about Frozen? And everybody was like, are you serious? Did I say they were... No, they are sisters, right? Or something like that. I can't remember what I said about Frozen. And that was a giveaway that I clearly did not know what the hell was going on with Frozen. I'm saying no more. It is what it is. Oh, they were sister wives? Is that what I said? They're not wives. No, they're not wives. Did I think they were something other than sisters? Is Kristoff sharing them? I cry over spirals. I'd not want to cry in a stream. Oh, Amara. Honestly, being there though, truly mood. Truly mood. I'm secretly the furry at Gameloft. Can you imagine? If I was Claw Botanist, we wouldn't have as many bugs in the game. I can tell you that for a fact. What is Maxi Boy doing? Like, why is he up in my grill like this? Yeah, this looks so good. This looks like almost as good as the one I submitted. Drag me. Look how cute. It's so cute. Oh my god. Actually, I think I need some behind me, actually. I think that's what I forgot. Let me stick one there and one there. Jake, I've never watched the OJ trial. Don't you remember the start of that was me talking about That's So Raven? It was never about the OJ trial. It's about That's So Raven. Really fooled me when you said, oh, I thought I had 2 pillars. Yeah, right. I truly did think that I had 2 pillars, Lindsay. Sorry. Look, you also have to... Okay. You also have to remember, chat, that when it comes to this game, when I'm sat at this desk, I do not remember a single thing. Like, I remembered the build, but I don't remember what I say. I don't remember what I said to you. I don't remember my item count. I don't remember anything. Like, it just, ooh, in one, out the other, forgotten, gone. Call me the forgotten because my thoughts are gone. That's where you got the idea to lie to us, the OJ trial. I would like to put out there that I was absolutely right about That's So Raven referencing the OJ trial, and I have nothing more to say on that matter. All right, chat. Let's. So, how would you? Okay. Would you prefer me to tell you? Would you prefer me to tell you when I've come when I've come prepared? Would you like me to keep the illusion? Would you like me? I mean, if you go back and watch my streams, I do kind of tell you when I say I have an idea. Portuguese Barbie, tell us. Christina, lie to me always. I'm literally getting one of each. Tell us. I prefer the mystery. You do you. Keep lying to us. I fear that I can't win in this scenario. I think I've turned a little bit too aggressively there. Ooh, what you doing? Who do you think that you... Can we fact check this anywhere? Absolutely not. Look, in the wise words of Paloma Faith, do you want the truth or something beautiful? That's what you have to think about, chat. That's what you have to think about. I can see the fear in your eyes when you haven't prepared. I think it's fine. Oh, look at that glow. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Smile. Does she smile in this pose? Yeah, she moved. Why not both? How would I do both? Mia. There we go. That's what I wanted. You're welcome, Jake. Telling us could also be a lie. Tell us using code. I have an idea. All right, fine. What I will... Oh, do a poll at the end of stream and we'll guess? That's not a bad idea, Bertie. That's not a bad idea. The problem is I've given away my tell now. I've given away my tell, which is I have an idea. So anytime I say that, you're going to be sus. But I could be double bluffing. Realize. Kivy, get out. Pop off Beyonce. I am Beyonce in this moment, Rods. Once upon a time, the truth was beautiful. How long did it take you to do the real build? Good question, Club Botanist. Somewhere between 4 and 5 hours. And I did it on Saturday. I just had some time. So you can't tell us the truth and give us something beautiful? Look, Mia, I've told you the truth. Here's the beautiful. Rename the stream, let's build a lie. You're all the worst. You're all the worst. Oh, she's gorgeous though, isn't she? This is... Oh. I love this snap. Even this one. Gorgeous. Love it. Stunning. Let's pop that saturation up a little bit. Give us a little bit more color. And then let's do some contrast. And then a little bit of brightness. Ah. Oh, she's gorgeous. She is gorgeous. And then some character lighting. Oh, I actually think this might be better than when I submitted. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. You're never going to trust me again anyway, so I could lie double and tell you that I've already done the DreamSnap and I haven't, and it turns out to be on off the cuff. All right, let me hide myself and you can have a proper look at the snap. What do we think? Thoughts, vibes? I'm still here in the ether somewhere. Inside of your ears. I have no thoughts on a lie. Tanny, please. We did do it together, bestie. It's less beautiful without your face. Thank you, Christina. Thanks, chat. I think it turned out okay. I didn't want to do the traditional. You really tooted with this one, Jake, please. I didn't want to do the traditional like split shot, so I think this is a nice compromise. I think this works. The problem is now I don't know whether to submit this or whether to submit or to keep the one that I submitted on my Mac. So I'm gonna have to sit with this. I mean, at least he rebuilt it. He could have just shown us and said, "Okay, bye, stream's over." Exactly, Chloe. All I do is think of you, chat. Could you get more of the green flames on the staff? I don't think so, Julianne, because I like it would have to be all the way down here. So it is what it is on that front, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm down with this. You'd have to show us your first picture. I know, that's the problem I'm having, Mia. Let me think about how I do this, because it's on my other computer, but my mouse and stuff is not plugged in. All right, what I'll do... Thanks, Amy. What I'll do is I'll take this snap. I won't submit it. I'll share that on Discord, and I'll share the one that I have submitted on Discord. And then if you are on Discord, I'll add a 1 and a 2 reaction. And if you prefer the first one, press the 1. If you prefer the second one, press the 2. I'll do that right after stream, because I need to jump between both devices. So, Carrie, don't listen to them. They're telling lies about me. All right, loves. But we are done anyway. We got there. Look, if you okay, actually, I just have to say that you don't realize how difficult it can be on some of the weeks. I tell you what week it was. It was the Master of Disguise. I can't remember if I streamed that week. I'm not sure if I did, but I remember like some of the ones that I have done in advance and then sort of like streamed afterwards. You don't realize how hard it is to fill at least 2 hours when you're just building a simple snap that you've already done. Like, if anything, I should be getting props. Thanks for subscribing, Haley. Hey, DLV Mama, thank you very much. You should be impressed, and you should be giving me props for managing to fill 2 hours of time at least with like a snap that I've already done, especially when it's simple. Look, I'm a busy guy, Jake, okay? I've got stuff to do. I can't help it. I like to plan. Thanks, Manders. I actually feel when I build stuff in advance, I can offer better advice, though. Like when I'm doing the snap, because I'm able to give better reasoning as to why I've done it rather than just throwing something down. Anyway. It is what it is. Thank you, Jake. And thank you, Dax. Live long and Oscar. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Why does it sound more lad when you say I'm a busy guy? What do you mean, Christina? What does that mean? How do I sound more lad? I'm a busy guy. It is what it is. All right, my loves. I will see you on Wednesday for our reset stream. Get yourself ready. We're going to be tooting. We're going to be tooting and a booting. And then that will be my last stream for at least a week. Nearly a week and a half, because I will be in Canada. So enjoy it. I hope that we will see you. I hope that we will see you on Wednesday. Fingers crossed. No lies, no love lost. Just a little white lie. Bye, loves. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just here. I'm going to Toronto, Portuguese Barbie. I will see you on Wednesday. We'll talk about it then. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.